Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for taking the time to check out Hello Good Game. If this is your first time tuning in, make sure to subscribe to the channel for your chance to win up to 500,000 gems. Today we are playing the Theros Beyond Death pre-release event. We got invited by Wizards of the Coast. They're sponsoring this, so we're so grateful to be involved with that. We're playing Settisian Enchantments, and this is going to be an archetype that sticks around, I think. I think you could fine-tune this a little bit further, but as far as a starting base list, I think this is really good, and it really has a lot of power and value hidden within it. Our main tank here is Setessan Champion. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on it and draw a card. So this is going to get bigger, it's going to get badder, and it's going to increase your hand size, which, as we all know, is the real way to win Magic games. We also have Starfield Mystic. Enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, and then whenever an enchantment is sent to the graveyard, he's going to get a 1/1 counter on him. So that's absolutely incredible. So all of our enchantments are going to get cheaper and cheaper as we stack him. The first Iron games, there's so much value here. You're going to go draw 2 cards from here as well, and then you're creating a 4/4. So that's absolutely insane. We have Dawn of Hope tied in with our Gift of Paradise for a little bit of an extra draw engine there, so we're really drawing a lot of cards here. Again, we have Bronzehide Lion for indestructible if he's got removal. That'll help us dance around that. Calix, Destiny's Hand, to help us draw these artifacts as well, and we can maybe exile things that our opponent controls. And Nyx Herald is going to give us trample, and Mantle of the Wolf is going to make us stronger. Really, it is crazy. You're going to want to see today's footage and really judge for yourselves. But this deck is an absolutely killer deck, and we're really looking forward to fine-tuning it and using it in the standard metagame to come. So with that all being said, thanks for watching me smack my lips like a cow, and we'll see you all again tomorrow. Okay, we busted Gruul out. We're undefeated. Let's see how we make out with our Selesyna Enchantments list. It doesn't look the worst. It doesn't look the best. Starfield Mystic is our star of the show here. We'll keep it. Let's go ahead and take that Scry off the start. Land can go. Don't really see need for 5 land. Let's get right into it. I'm sure we're going to go down Counter Town, right? Our opponent's going to read our card. That's fine. Continuing to reread it. I can pay, give it indestructible. Then when it dies, I can return to the battlefield as an aura enchantment on another card with the same ability of just paying 2 to give it indestructible. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. All right. Let's get our Nyx Herald in play. Probably seeing this countered. Something I would definitely counter within this deck. Targets himself because he himself is an enchantment creature. Pretty neat stuff, you guys. Basically just gives one of my creatures trample every turn. That's his main focus in this deck. Brazen Borrower pops our lion to our hand. You know, that's fine. We'll allow it. Ooh, we have the Labyrinth in play, and we get Nature's Wrath in play. I believe he sacrifices this, gains 3 life, draws a card, and then he has to play with his escape cost later. And that only costs 4 to do afterwards. So pretty cool stuff there. Pretty sure he's not holding a counter, so it's a good time to get our Planeswalker on the field. And we can just start plussing this. Digging through the top 4 cards of our library, revealing an enchantment card from among them, putting that card into our hand, and the rest on the bottom of our library in a random order. And we whiff! Nice. We do get the sturdy attack in of 3. He can't play his Brazen Borrower for 3 with Flash. He could have a Brineborn Cutthroat. That would be less than ideal. No. And I don't think green and blue typically have access to haste, other than Questing Beast for some reason, who has it. So let's chill out. Mass Manipulation for 1. Isn't that interesting? Oh no, we need to target someone with that. We can just exile this. That's probably the best thing for us to do. And that way we have value next turn as well. And then we can just continue to dig for more aura cards. The first Iron Games, very nice. This is going to give us not only a 4/4, but it's going to allow us to draw a card and have a mana rock as well, basically. Using his Mass Manipulation so early could be his downfall. Gazwick going for the draws, you guys. Whoa. So, we should be able to do a few things here. Let's go ahead and reinstate our trample. Let's give, you know, ourselves a chance with another creature here. And then we're going to exile his Gazwick for our own. Why not, right? He could easily deal with our Nyx Herald, bounce it, and grab his Gazwick back. He does do it. And he grabs my Calix. And now he's going to... No, he pluses. Okay. We were almost in a bad position there. I mean, don't get me wrong, we still are. But so we can keep indestructible here for 2. So we have 3 available mana left. So let's play our Iron Games. Let's go ahead and just put Trample on Buddy. It is what it is. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna take it. Yeah. That's okay with us. Our Lion's safe. We need to protect our Herald to keep our Trample in play. That's gonna be very important for us. We also need to avoid further Agents of Treachery, further mass manipulations. Could get very bad for us. Our opponent has a ton of land. If we can put this 4/4 out on Trample next turn though, I think that could be enough to push our opponent over the edge. He plays his Gazwick. Just going to draw. So even if he removed our Nyx Herald now, and whatever he taps is of no consequence to us because it will all untap at the start of our turn anyways. Cavalier of Gales allows him to draw. It's also a really good blocker. Luckily for us, our Iron games will trigger. Right, we're putting 3 counters on our Lion. You absolutely know it, kids. Our Aura is also going to go on our Lion. 14-14. And we have to play this because it will trigger all that glitters up. Just that little bit extra. We do lose our ability to give it indestructible. But who can resist a 16-16 Lion with Trample? Oh my gosh. That is incredible, you guys. But again, we're in a really weird position where we need a couple turns free, because if he executes, say he plays another Agent of Treachery like we talked about, anything like this is going to be very, very bad for us. He could even lock it down with his Gadwick if he plays spells on our upkeep / main phase. So we're going to need to get lucky. We are in a good position, but he could easily pull the rug out from underneath us. Okay. So he's looking at what his top 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. He's got 41. So he draws 1. It's more of like a mill style deck, which I actually did build as well. So if you're interested in seeing that list, let me know. We get to draw 2 cards. Oh my god, is that ever helpful? Let's go ahead and scry. I wish we could have scried first. So he does now Brazen Borrower in on my Lion. Pro play. Gift of Paradise can go. Not really what we're looking for. Oh, actually, however, I should have kept that because that allows us to gain life. That's on our bad. Let's go wide. We gotta do something. Just passing our turn here. We can use our Dawn of Hope as a draw engine, but he just grabs us with Agent of Treachery again, you guys. This is gonna go downhill quickly. So we're just that short of executing. Alright, so that sneeze actually knocked out my mic completely. I didn't turn it on correctly, so you guys are gonna have to deal with my horrid voiceover here. This was one of our better matches, so I didn't want to scrap it. So we're going to break down the last couple plays here, just after the fact. So, our opponent has 2 Agents of Treachery out. That is disgusting. We have a couple misplays here that we could also break down. One of them was we forgot to create a Dawn of Hope token on the end of our opponent's turn right here. So that's absolutely horrid, because now we're missing out on a life gain, which is a card draw for us. And then we actually chump blocked with a non-life gain token rather than creating a Dawn of Hope life gain token for the draw again. So we missed out on 2 draws, but we were still able to seal the deal somehow, some way. Our opponent has taken our Lion, a 17-17. It's got all the glitters on it, right? Just so many enchantments. And then he keeps tapping our creatures with Gadwick and drawing more cards. So our opponent's at a really good position to beat us here. Again, he's got to put some cards down in his library from Cavalier of Gales, right? So draw 2, and then you put 2 on the top of your library in any order. And this is where it gets wild. He goes all in, you guys. I've got 18 life left. He's got that 17-17. But previously, when I attacked with it, I had the Nyx Herald, I believe. And that gave it Trample. So I think he's expecting it to have had Trample. I just chump block it, and like I said, I should have chump blocked with a Dawn of Life token and then drawn a card, but we did get away with it, so it was okay. He's looking now, he's like, well, why didn't that kill him? It's supposed to have Trample. I go ahead, I make my token, and then it's my turn, which is great. So he's still able to survive here somehow, but our Iran games triggers, we put that on our Nyx, which takes it to 5-6. It's going to go to a 6-7 with Trample, which is enough to seal the deal, you guys. Our opponent overextended, and we're able to close it out. And the funniest part about the whole thing is he gave us a good game, like he was going to beat us. And and then overextended immediately after, which is kind of how those things go sometimes. So this is one of our better matches. We give him the hello, good game, and we'll see you later, bud. That is absolutely hilarious to us. Alright, we're finally back. We ran into a little bit of trouble, but we're ready to box it out. And doesn't look great. We don't have any of our ramp. I mean, it could be worse, but let's toss it. We'll keep this, and it doesn't really look any better, but we can at least make this work. All right. Let's make sure our audio's up for you guys. We do get our Starfield Mystic in, which I quite enjoy, right? It's gonna make our enchantments that much cheaper. Including our enchantment creature as well. That's quite neat. We're gonna play a champion as well. No attacks here, and it looks like it's a little bit of a mirror match, which is quite refreshing. Uh-oh, let's look out here. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may reveal an aura card from among them, put it into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Whenever it becomes attached to a creature you control, create a 1/1. And what do we have here? Enchant creature you control, when it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Interesting. So let's just start ramping immediately. Right, we get the draw there. We're gonna have to pay life for the land. We could, and we probably should, just go straight in and start buffing our Setessan Champion, leaving our Starfield Mystic unbuffed because he's going to provide more value, just creating everything that much cheaper. He takes the hit. He's going to be prone to exile now is the only problem, right? So, easy as that. I'm sure he's got some big brained plays planned for us, but that's okay. We got to make sure we mix up our owl as well. I did see some pretty cool skins on that bad boy earlier. So he grabs his training. That's going to toss off some triggers, I believe. Here it's just going slow. There we go. Gets to draw a card, gets the token, gets the token creature. So very high value there. And I'm hoping this is his internet, not my internet, or maybe he's just going through a longer thought process. Either way, I'm just grateful to be in the game. It takes me all day to get in here, which is pretty funny. And yeah, he's literally doing the exact same game plan as us, which is really, really cool to see other people who have brewed such a similar deck. Right, because none of us were cahooting. None of these are net decks. These are all original. He's tapped. He could attack. I could chump block. Could be much, much worse. He does have trample on his champion, but we're going to get around that as well. Oh my gosh. He goes for the exile on my champion, and that bounces my All That Glitters, which puts the token on Starfield Mystic. And you know we got to do it to our boy. There is no other options. He's tapped, so we don't necessarily need to give him anything this turn. So we should just start stacking our Iron Games. I find that's probably be pretty important. And I guess we'll put this out by default just to spend our mana. Let's get that 6 points in. Taking him down to 9, so he does need more exile on us. I don't doubt that he has it. He has a full mid of cards. We do have a couple draw engines on the side though, which is really nice. Just a very high value card. The first Iron Games On turn 1, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. On turn 2, put a 1/1 counter on, or sorry, put 3 1/1 counters on a target creature you control. Then on turn 3, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw 2 cards. And then on turn 5, create a gold token. Hola, bro. Sorry it took me so long to get here. We're here now, though. I'm just finishing off a little bit of footage for a YouTube video, and then we're going to jump into just some overall shenanigans. But because I posted one today, I can post this one for tomorrow, and then that won't violate my contract with Twitch there, because I can't upload the same footage as I stream to another platform within 24 hours, which is why I did that first Gruul video without streaming it. It looks like we're running into some trouble here, though, you guys. So our opponent really wiling out on us, and I'm gonna say that that's a good game. That's incredible. He just has 2 draw engines instead of 1, and he also has that token generator. So we're just seeing an absurd amount of value being put on the board here. We love it, though. We're gonna let him finish on us, and we're just gonna accept defeat here. Good game and goodbye. Woof. All right, so we kind of got beat up in our second match. Hopefully we can redeem ourselves in our third. We do have a Starfield Mystic and 2 Iron games. That is just so good, you guys. I absolutely love it. It's gonna be a slow go to get Dawn of Hope out, but eventually we'll have enough mana that it won't matter, because it's only gonna cost 1. And we actually pull 2 of them, which is quite interesting. We don't really need it, but that does help power up all that glitters, right? Tithe Taker, aka the Titty Taker. If you're unfamiliar, that is her alias. Oh, that's not the card we wanted. We wanted to play our Temple of Plenty. That's hilarious. We definitely screwed the pooch there, ladies and gentlemen. That's our bad. At least it's out there, I guess. Next turn we can... No, we can't. Ooh, Chronos Hound of Theros. Very deadly. Absolutely love it. Yeah, we can double cast this. Right, making those chump blockers is what it is. No attacks. Please leave us alone. And that's just huge value, stacking those up on the same turn. Let's see if we can find some trample. Oh, he destroys 1. All right, that's fine. And he gets a scry. And he's gonna probably attack. This bad boy's got Vigilance, Menace, and Lifelink. Absolutely disgusting. Scry 1 to the top. We're gonna put it on a token. Let's throw another Dawn of Hope out, why not? And we can toss this on our other token, just making our tokens big enough that they can deal enough damage to kill these bad boys, right? He will get the Afterlife Flyer, which I guess is pretty groovy. We have enough value to do anything we want, though. And he's double blocking. Of course, we're going to kill the Hound first. But they both die. And that way he gets rid of all the glitters. But now our Starfield Mystic gets a token, because whenever an enchantment is put into the graveyard, he gets +1/+1. And then he wipes the field anyways. Good for him. We miss out on our draw. So he really did good there. We do grab an enchantment creature at least. So, yeah, now we immediately discard it. Who's playing Belhaunt Basilica right now? What a dirty dog. Gotta love that gold. Yeah, we're gonna just exile his Belhaunt Basilica, I think. Tag it to one of our Dawn of Hopes. Normally I wouldn't do this, but it keeps him from attacking and killing our Calix. I can come in tapped. I'll have to apologize for my internet to my opponent. Nothing I'm trying to do on purpose. Yeah, lots of people are using Gary, eh? I promise this isn't me, my friend. There we go. Hopefully our internet smartens up here. We have been having trouble with it basically all day. To be modest. I'm surprised we even made it. I'm happy to be here though. Crushing out some games for you guys. We do want to make our tokens before our turn. Toss our line out, why not? And let's grab an enchantment. Hopefully it's good. Okay, Mantle of the Wolf. I'll allow it. We're gonna cancel that. We're gonna make tokens on the end of his turn, and then we can do this next turn and still hold up our indestructible, right? We could potentially kill his hound again as well. Kaya, very good in this format. Right, because everybody's going to be exiling their graveyards, and Kaya's going to deal damage equal to exiled cards. But she's going to take out my 1/1, which is fine. He thinks he's going to be able to attack, which actually doesn't bother me. Because now we can just, well, it is a bummer. We're going to lose our friend, but it is kind of that or nothing. Right, let's go ahead and make that token again. And maybe we can keep him from doing it. Maybe he's sitting on 2 lands. He doesn't want to lose his creature. Exactly. So that is very, very good. Let's go ahead and take a little search here. That's great as well. Starfield Mystic can go out. He's going to make everything just that much cheaper. We want to keep 2 mana up for our Lion. Oh, that acts as a mana as well. That's so cool. No Death Touch. So we might just go for it, you guys. I don't want to be that guy, but I think we're gonna. Tossing Mantle of the Wolf on our Bronzehide Lion. Sacrificing our gold token. Makes it all come around be possible. And we're gonna put Trample on him as well. Oh my lord. That's an 8/8 with a cause. We're gonna hit her. It is what it is. He'll probably just take it, keeping his hound, which is still very good value. But I think we're in a really good position here. It's to the point where his priority's gone back to his Bronzehide Lion rather than taking his Bellhaunt Basilica back. He goes for it. We don't really have any other enchantments to cast, so we're gonna go for the double block. I guess we'll have to declare them one at a time. Come on. You know you want to. There we go. Perfecto. Unless he has another drop of it, which is probably pretty likely, actually. Akaya's Wrath, so it didn't matter what we did. Oh. Nice. We do get the 2/2/2s, and we get to attach our Bronzehide Lion now as an aura attachment, which is pretty groovy, let's be honest. Play the land, and we're going to take a dig with our Calix Destiny's Hand. +1 ability. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an enchantment card from among them. Put that card into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. -3, exile target creature or enchantment you don't control until target enchantment you control leaves the battlefield, which is really, really good. We'll take Gift of Paradise, I guess, right? Does something, I suppose. We'll put it on a plains, why not? Gain a little bit of life. Who doesn't love that? And we will activate our draw engine both times. Drawing is the key to winning games. You just got to get those lands, man. Who doesn't love lands? We should have put our fancy forests in for you guys as well. That's something that we'll do after this. He gets to destroy it. Very groovy. What's his last card, you guys? I hope it's just a land. We need to get in there. He's got a lot of life. Let's keep digging. Oh, scoop. Play that land, play that land. Right, let's get that in the field again. Gain some life, and we're going to reactivate this draw engine. More land, and one more land for the road, please. Holy moly, you guys, we get a creature. That's incredible. We're also getting to attack our opponent down to his starting total of 20 life. We're going to discard a land. Not really a problem, I guess. It is what it is. Our opponent has some removal on our Setessan Champion. No, negative. No, absolutely exiling it. An elite play with these 2 enchantment cards. We're okay with that. Let's keep looking. All that glitters, we'll take that. We're gonna toss this on our wolf. Toss another on our wolf. These wolves are not to be taken lightly. We may as well take the scry as well. Starfield Mystic, who cares? And that is a big hit by a big bad boy wolf. Holy, you guys, you thought Wicked Wolf was deadly? It only gets worse. Alright, we're gonna discard our graveyard, or exile our graveyard, I should say. Not really a problem. And then that resolves. Let's go ahead and make these tokens. You know what it is. We're gonna keep Starfield Mystic in our hand here. We're gonna plus. We could have minused, but we'll take the Iron on Games. That's very good value. We may as well play our Starfield Mystic, go full out, all in. Why not? Just completely while out on our opponent. Hello, good game, and goodbye. Ooh. So you guys, that was our Selesyna enchantment deck. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed watching this content, or at least I'm assuming you did. If you're still here, at least be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel for your chance to win up to 500,000 gems. And then we also have this Samsung Chromebook that we're giving away to our Twitch subscribers as well. So thanks again for watching. Make sure to tell a friend if you enjoyed this content. That's the best way to help this channel grow, obviously. And we will see you all again tomorrow.